Hey guys, and welcome to our prong setting class, where we're going to take a look at making a prong setting for a round brilliant cut gemstone. And then of course, we're going to take a look at setting it. And after all that, you might just hate me a little bit because I am going to be super picky here. But after all that, you might like me again because you're going to end up with a prong setting that looks a little more like this and not like this. But this class isn't just about prong setting. We're going to absolutely nail those burr control skills. We're going to learn why working accurately is so important, and also why it's really important too to always know what your next steps are going to be. But how are we going to do all this? Well, first of all, we're going to take a look at making a textured ring. Sounds totally random, I know. Without a doubt though, you need burr control for this class, and I want to make sure you have it. So first of all, we're going to get some practice in with our cylinder burr because we're really going to need that when it comes to attaching our prongs later. In the second video, we're going to take a look at making the under-bezel, which is this part right here, and using that cylinder burr to accurately cut the recesses for our prongs. In the third video, you can relax a little bit as we create the prongs and get those soldered in place. And this is really actually very easy as long as you nailed cutting those recesses. In the next video, we'll get our setting looking polished up and all spiffy. But I do appreciate that if this is your first prong setting, it's probably not going to turn out quite as you hoped. And in some cases, this really does mean starting over. But sometimes there are ways to fix things. So we're going to cover how to clean up some minor issues, including what to do if you used just that little bit too much solder. In video 6, we're going to take a look at how to set this with claw-shaped prongs. Now personally, I prefer that shape, but also, thankfully, it's a little more forgiving than round prongs. In video 7, we're going to take a look at yet another burr exercise, this time with a heart burr. And this is in preparation for cutting the seats for our stone when we set it with round prongs. Now, I broke this class down into semi-bite-sized chunks. Actually, they're not really that bite-sized. But what I really want you to do here is focus and concentrate on one video at a time, okay? Watch it and practice the skills. Nail the skills before moving on to the next video. And if you work this way, I promise you're going to finish up with a professional looking prong setting at the end of it. Now, if you've taken any prong setting classes already, you might notice this way is not the easiest way. But as always, there's method in my madness. And I want to make sure that you're creating a setting that looks professional and is well finished. And this class is going to be the basis for so many more styles of prong setting. So like I said, it's not the easiest way, but hopefully it's going to give you the best results. But enough waffle for now. Let's head on over to the next video where we're going to dive into our cylinder burr exercise. I'll see you over there.